Hello students, today we are going to study a very interesting part of the English language, that is writing skills. Now when we are talking about writing skills, there are many things coming under writing skills. Essay writing, letter writing, report writing, speech writing, etc. Many things comes under that. But today we are going to learn very interesting among these, that is essay writing. Essay writing is an attempt to express one's ideas in one's own words. The essay is generally a composition on a specific topic and consists of 3 to 4 paragraphs. There are three parts of essay writing. First is introduction, second is body, and third is conclusion. First, introduction. The first part is made up of one paragraph. This introduces the subject that is being written about. The second part is body. It comprises 2 to 3 paragraphs giving a description of the given topic. The last part of the essay generally consists of 5 to 6 lines, that is conclusion. This part of the essay generally gives a gist of the topic, the summary of the topic, and may end with a moral. Now there are some important points you have to keep in your mind while writing an essay. First point, read the title and understand its exact meaning. So you have to understand the topic and its meaning very clearly. Second, ask yourself whether you are familiar with the topic, which means you should know the topic or you should have the proper knowledge of the topic. Third one, bring to your mind all the information you have in connection with the topic. Means think about the points and the sentences and then only start writing. Fourth, put down your ideas in a sequence as they come to your mind. Means you have to write all the ideas in a proper order, in a proper sequence. Number 5, the essay should be simple and well written, which means the essay should be very interesting and written in a proper language. So there are 4 types of essays, and today we are going to learn how to write an autobiography. Now before writing an autobiography, let me explain you all what is an autobiography. Now you have already learnt a lesson, an autobiography of a great Indian bastard. So you are familiar with this word. So what is an autobiography, students? Autobiography means writing about yourself. When somebody writing about oneself, it is called as an autobiography. An autobiography is the story of the author's life. Now who is an author? The one who is writing their own story becomes an author of the autobiography. I hope you all have understood what does the autobiography means. Many of you all get confused. What is difference between autobiography and biography? Now autobiography, as I told you all, means writing about oneself. I am writing about myself is called an autobiography. And biography means when I write about somebody else, about some other person, that becomes biography. Now let me tell you all some important points that how to write an autobiography. Autobiography is the story of a person's life written by that person. So it should be written in the first person form. So when I am writing an autobiography, I am writing a story about my own life. So I have to write in the first person form, means use the first person pronoun, means I and me. The second point, first person pronouns I and me. So, when we are writing an autobiography, we have to use pronouns I and me in that, because we are writing about ourselves. I cannot say she, he, they. Understood? Third point, while writing the autobiography of an animal or inanimate object, inanimate object means non living, try to put yourself in the position of the animal or object you are writing about, and imagine the things it would see, say, think if it were alive. So you have to keep yourself in that objects or that animals or inanimate objects place, and you have to think from that point of view. Now, characters in an autobiography. Now, the main character in an autobiography is the person writing it. The person becomes the author of the story. Like, for example, if you are writing autobiography of a school bag, then the main person becomes the author, means the author is school bag. The other characters mentioned are related in some way to the author narrating the story. They are not the main characters. So if students, if we are writing an autobiography, we need to make an outline in rough. So the first point, jot down your thoughts in the form of points. Means think about what you're going to write and jot down your thoughts in the form of points. For example, if you are writing an autobiography of a school bag, then you jot down the points in rough what you're going to write in that. Second point, so information, arrange it in chronological order. So once you have jotted down the points in rough, you have to describe in the way the incidents took place. So you have to incident took place first, which incident took place last. So in sequence you have to write. Third point is main events. So now we are talking about an autobiography of a school bag. So main events in bag's life, which incident made bag very happy or which incident made bag very sad, all these important points you have to mention in the autobiography. Students, as I have told you all earlier, essay is divided into three parts. First is introduction, second is body, and third is conclusion. Now, an autobiography is also a part of an essay. So divide the autobiography into three parts. First is introduction, second is body, and third is conclusion. Introduction means the beginning, body means the middle part, and the conclusion means the end. So just like any other essay, this autobiography you have to divide into three parts. Let's see the first part, introduction. Introduce your autobiography is an interesting way. Like we say, first impression is the impression. So we have to give our best impression. Second part is body. The body may include more than one paragraph. So to develop the body of the autobiography, you can write about, for example, we are going to write about an autobiography of a school bag. So you can write, there were many other bags along with me, and we all of us became friends, and you can give the description of the bags, etc. The last part of the autobiography is conclusion. You have to finish with the conclusion, and conclusion should be very attractive. So whatever you have written in an outline, you have to check whether you have included all the points. Okay, is that clear? So before finalizing your autobiography or an essay, you have to check it properly. Check all your spellings, capitalization, grammar, and punctuation. When you put full stop and start a new sentence, the starting letter should be in capital. Okay? So while writing an essay or an autobiography, all these points are very important. This is an outline of an autobiography of a school bag. Here are some points or outline. Based on this outline, we have to frame composition. Now let's see the first, second and third point: school bag, name and color. So here your the bag is going to introduce itself, and the name of the bag, the color. So you will write the description of the bag. I am a school bag. My name is Puff. I am train themed. My color is blue and green. I have 7 zipped pockets. A bag manufacturing factory made me. I was kept in a big bags shop. The next point: one rich boy attracted towards me. So here you can write like, one day a boy named Ram came to the shop with his father. He was looking for a new school bag and decided to take me home. He loved and liked me a lot. Before he had a dinosaur theme bag, but he did not like it anymore. So he gave it to his little brother and bought me. Next point is my new house. So here the bag is introducing his new house. When I entered in his house, I was in a different room with many toys and stuffed animals. He used to buy a lot of new things. He was a very rich child. Next point is used me. Here the bag, how the bag was useful to Ram. Now he kept all of his books and stationery in me. He found me useful. I carried everything he wanted to take to his school. I kept the things safe in me that no one touched any of his things. Every night his mother checked me to watch out whether all the things were organized or not. Every morning his mom kept his lunch bag and water bottle beside me. He picked me up every day and took me to school. Next point is accident. So once Ram picked me up and I got stuck in his class chair. He pulled me and I got torn. Instead of repairing me, I was thrown on a heap of garbage. I was very sad. I thought Ram was very caring, but he was not. Next point, poor lady picked me. After a few hours, a poor lady picked me up, took me home. She washed and scrubbed me with soapy water. When I was dried, she gave me to her son named Ali. He was extremely happy to get me because he always wanted to have a backpack. Poor Ali took care of me more than Ram and used me for years. The last point is learning lesson. Conclusion: the bag learnt a lesson. What was it? I liked my new owner a lot. I learnt a lesson in my life that being with the rich is not important, rather, a caring owner is more valuable. Students, I hope you have understood how to write an autobiography. This essay I will be sending through WhatsApp.